Hi, beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to who am I? A new era. My name is Emma. This is for the month of July, the entire month of July. And I'm just going to get your cards, wow, on the table. I wanted to talk quickly. Do apologize. Clean it up. So that's the vibration ladder. That's the vibration climbing. Clean your vibration up with the lucky number 21 there. And third and second card out on the table. And then we're just going to go deeper and deeper into these energies. That was also very quick. There's a quick moving energy here. Chop wood. And I often get these together. It's really interesting. Chop wood number 42, which is basically do what's right in front of your face. Do what is like the task at hand, if that makes sense. Try to not sort of steer away too much, or like physically and also like mentally. Try to not steer away too much, but just really be in the present moment. That'll help to raise your vibration for sure. And then the third card, let's see if it is almost. Third card. It is a quick energy here. 46, regeneration. This is sort of the Phoenix Rising situation. This is coming back around in something. This is getting a second chance in something. This is you feeling like, perhaps feeling like something was over, something didn't work out the way you wanted, and you thought maybe that was it. That was the end of that. Only to find out that like it's going to come back around. You're going to get a second chance. Okay? We're going to clarify these. We're going to get all on table, and then we're just going to read into the energy. So clean it up. Why is that here for Aquarius, please, for the month of July? For the month of July, why is clean it up here? The High Priestess and Seven of Michael. The High Priestess and Seven of Michael. You're being shown a new path. And you're being told to listen to your intuition. That's not it. We're just going to go deeper. I just want all the cards on the table. Chop wood. Why is that here for Aquarius, please, for the month of July? It's very similar to another reading, and I can't think of what reading it was, but it feels like I'm almost having like identical cards here. 8 of Gabriel and 2 of Gabriel. This is like complete freedom. Complete freedom, complete abundance, prosperity, feeling like you're just not held back by anything. This is also a meeting of minds, coming together with someone or even something. We're going to see what that is about because we have chopped wood. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. But it's like you're coming together with something or someone that is like just exactly on your level, exactly what you need to do right in this moment. 2 orange borders, so that is a lot of sacral energy going on there. And then the regeneration card. Why is that here for Aquarius, please? Do you see how fast these cards are flying out? Yeah. The regeneration, right? So there, the clarify for that is 10 of Michael. A situation has ended and you're finally free. There's the freedom indicator again. And with the Emperor, like you're leaving a situation that has been quite heavy, quite damp. It can even be like a whole, if it's not like leaving a specific job, a specific relationship, a specific situation, physical situation. It can also be that you're leaving a mindset. Just this mindset is over and you're coming into like an emperor's mindset. You know, like that's clarity. You know what you want. You know your path. So this is really good energy here. So if we start with the clean it up here, raising your vibration, lucky number 21, clean it up. This is when you take a situation and you just raise the vibration. I was going to swear, but like you just love something to death. Like you love something to death. You can literally love something or someone to death. And I mean, if there's any bad parts in the situation or in a relationship, if there's any toxic situation, if there's any, like, you can love it to death. And I mean that in the best way, the best sense. Like if you climb into this vibrational state where you just feel more and more love towards someone or something, whatever crappy thing is going on in there is going to just die, because the crappy thing just cannot be around love, right? And we have the High Priestess and Seven of Michael. So with the High Priestess, this is very much about discovering hidden talents about yourself. It can be discovering your, it makes me think of both my niece. His niece a boy or his nephew the boy? It's a girl anyway. So one of my sister's children. She's in this state where like everything is about her. Like every single thing revolves around her. And if something like bad outside of her happens, that is the end of the world. It's probably the end of the world as we know it, as REM once sang. It is the end of the world, and because it is, and because she needs to practice that, and because she continues to feel these things, she continues to attract those things. And she will grow every single time. She will come to learn every single time that the world did not come to an end, that she learns to have like a little bit of perspective, that there are other people involved in the situation, etc., etc. My oldest son, same thing. He's been dealing his whole life basically to having issues with like standing up for himself. And so just take whatever story fits you better here, because there's a reason I'm drawn or inspired to talk about these stories. And it's like just the other day, literally the other day, my son's grandmother on the father's side, and I'm very, very blunt and frank here right now, she's been, I understand that she's coming from a place of wanting to help. But when the help sort of starts to do a disservice to someone, that you're just telling someone else what they need to do, and that strips away everything. Like eventually you'll just start to think or start to know that you cannot do anything for yourself. Or if you want to jump into a new situation, you're like a little bit hesitant, or like you're doubting your own power, you're doubting your own confidence, you're doubting your own worthiness even, that you are capable to do this thing. If there's been like a strong father figure, strong mother figure, strong matriarch, strong patriarch around you that just sort of comes in and just does it for you. And we think sometimes, I mean, I know I'm guilty of that as well. Like, when have I probably just, hindered my children's progress rather than helped it just by coming in and doing it for them? But this woman, she is on a different level. Is like, she'll just the other day, she texted him, here's what's going to happen. We're going to go here and here. We're going to do this. We're going to meet these people so that you get this help. And I just got a text that morning saying, from my son, I've been putting this off way too long. I have not put my foot down and told her, you just got to stop. Like, I got it. Like, you just have to start to trust me. And I was like, you go, you go, like, you put your foot down, like, that's awesome. And there's a small part of me that wants to call that woman up. I'm like, can you, for the love of, just stop it, because I want to protect him. But then I was like, he's just literally told me what I'm now just about to do. Like, I'm about to now go in to rescue him, but that's like, preventing him to find his voice. So I was like, he's got it. He just told me he got it. He told me that he's going to put his foot down. Like, I don't have to meddle here. And then, she came on just as strong, and she told him, like, even if she would have asked a question, but that was not the point. The point here from the universe is that if she would have even asked a question, like phrased it as a question, would you please come with me to this thing? I think it might help you. Is that something you would be interested in? He might even have went there to this thing, whatever that was. but it's like da 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 da. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna pick you up at this time. We're gonna go to this place. And he's like, and so he's sending me the screenshots of the conversation between them, and and he literally answers, "No, I'm not." And then she comes back with, "For the love of God, can you just please come to this thing? It's gonna help you with your money. It's gonna help you with rent. It's gonna help you with blah blah blah." And continues to answer politely. I'm so proud of him. Politely, take notice of this story because there's something really in this for you, or I would not spend this much time on this. Either if this is your parent and you're doing it to your children, you want to save someone from their own growth, or this is you. You've been put through the ringer. This is your energy, and now you're practicing finding your voice again. And it's like, and he answers again, "No, I will not come to this thing, but I appreciate your thought." This is all in Swedish, but like, "I appreciate your thought. Thank you so much." And she'll come back with yet another thing. And then he replies with, "I just have to do it my way. Would you please stop and just trust that I will make it through. I will learn, and this is like my path, and I need to find my path." And then silence. Like and from what I know, this was yesterday or the day before, and I haven't heard anything more. And I was like, the hand clap, like everything is through text, like the hand clap and like, "You go, son. Like, I so believe in you. Awesome that you could stand up for yourself." And then just a little like, "Are you okay?" It's like, "Yes, I'm really good." And it felt so good that she had nothing to come, like it was just silence. Like he silenced her. And I can talk, and I can get pissed at her, and I can do all of that thing. But at the end of the day, it made him feel proud. It made him feel worthy. It made him feel like, I can do this on my own. I can stand up for myself. And he would never have discovered those feelings inside of himself had the universe not put his grandmother through there. So whatever we think about it, and whatever we think about, like my niece or nephew, my niece's situation, like, "Oh, that's crap that happened," but, is going to make her grow even more because she gets to like confront this situation over and over and over again until there's like this undiscovered hidden talents, hidden potential, hidden worth that is just laying underneath, that is just going to come to the surface. That is the high priestess in this situation. And together with Seven of Michael, you're being shown a new path. My son is being shown a new path. My niece is being shown a new path. It's like, and Aquarius is being shown a new path. Like, we've gone down this route before. Whatever old belief system, whatever old active, what is it called? Whatever old system is running is not working anymore, and you're being shown a different path. And the different path is going to come with the raising of the vibration. It can sometimes be that you're raising the vibration first and you start to see a new reality, or I would say, which is a tougher path, but I would say you're confronted by something physically, and that leads to you starting to make these shifts. Okay? And it will put you on this path to, we have chopped wood here. So again, this is about like, do what's right in front of your face. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be, I think that we sometimes are like a little bit delusional. Like we think that because we hear it so often that you need to be so happy and you need to be so positive. Think positively and it's going to be all good. Like I see over and over again that you don't have to be overly positive. You don't have to be overly happy, overly joyful or cheerful even. You just have to stay focused on a very thing that takes you to the thing you want. And you'll get there eventually. This is telling you right now that there's a big payoff. There's a big result in just staying the course and do what's right in front of you. Like what it's, if it's making your bed, if it's like making dinner, if it's doing your job, like do what's right in front of your face and try not to waver too much, but just be in the moment. And that in itself will bring you to a better place. In fact, it will bring you to a, so we're coming from this foundation, right? We're coming from this, you understand that you're dealing with issues. It might even be that you're put in front of people right now where you have to practice to stand your ground, or you have to practice to put your foot down, or you have to practice to somehow get your worthiness back or your confidence back, or this is you even, if it's not that bluntly that you're the victim, you're never the victim, but that you're the victim here in this scenario, it might be that what I'm dealing with my son. So I'm not necessarily being put in that situation where I have to put my foot down, but I am in the situation of watching my son having to put his foot down and leave him to his own growth. So it might even be that, like there might be a third person situation that sometimes it's even freaking tougher, because it's like, oh, you just want to go, like the mama bear just kicks in or the papa bear just kicks in, and you just want to save the day in everyone. No one needs saving. No one needs saving, and that's freaking tough. Because what's your part then? Complete freedom. Complete freedom, and for you to, okay. Wow. I didn't see this one coming, and I'm going to take that to heart for myself as well. I'm going to take this message to heart myself. I'm not going to pretend that this is just all for you, since I've used like my own personal stories here. So, okay, Aquarius, this is a deep one. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing present time? Okay, so for instance, if I were to use my son's story here, if I were to be, so let's say I didn't take the high road. Let's say I didn't think that he was going to manage this on his own, and probably in the past time, I probably put a lot of time into helping him, into what I thought was help. Maybe be a little bit even in arguments with people around him, like not wanting him to do whatever he wanted to do. And spending that time meddling in someone else's growth. What is it for you right now that you're doing that keeps you occupied from finding that truth about yourself? Are you with me? That's a profound one. That's a deep one. What are you keeping busy with that does not allow for you to just find the true inner priestess? What are you occupying yourself with? Is it meddling in other people's lives? Is it repeating an old story of your own? All of this is going to shift. Like, you're going to come into complete freedom here. This is abundance at its best. This is Aid of Gabriel. It's like complete freedom. As you let go of that story, that old story of yours, that old belief system of yours about yourself, as you let go of like just the freedom and just letting my son just be his son, be his own, and just finding that inner voice, and he just comes back like, look, mom, look what I did. And you're like, and I'm like, wow, he did it. Like, he's so cool. It just brings that, it brings the clarity and wholeness back to you, and it brings the clarity and wholeness back to them. It also opens up for the door to just attracting like-minded or like situational energy into your life right now. There's something like, it brings a lot of freedom and a lot of clarity and like-minded people, like situational things into your life. It's gonna open up. I can't talk. It's going to open up a whole new venue for you. If you thought something was dead, gone, no chance, that time has passed. No, it has not. There's a second chance here. There's a coming. When you stop, play your own play your old story in your mind, when you stop depriving you of the high priestess, and when you sort of claim that power and take that power back, whether you are the one that needs to put your foot down and just reclaim that power and confidence and worthiness, or whether that is you just leaving someone else, you know, the degree of energy that you will gain is the degree of energy that you give back to someone else. Does that make sense? Specifically if it's like your child or your immediate friend or like a family member or like those really close to you. The degree that you give back the energy to someone else is the degree of energy that you will receive yourself. And it opens up a lot of doors. There's a lot of second chances here coming back around. There is a situation that fully has ended. We're now saying, thank you very much. We played this role really well. I've been playing the trying to defend and protect my son, and I even have done it a second time. Like, this story for me personally has come back around a second time with my youngest one. I've done it completely differently, but the story is still somewhat there, has been somewhat there. Something I've dealt with. I need to protect my son. I need to protect my children. And I know what that is like for me. I know my backstory. I know why I do that. I've gone deep into that. Why is it that I here I am again, a single mom here again, protecting my son? Why do I keep repeating that? What is in there? That for you, my friends, has ended. You're coming out of that story. And if it's not protecting your children or protecting a family member, protecting yourself, this is like, flip the story. This is you standing your ground. This is you finding your voice. This is you reclaiming that confidence and that worthiness. That we've ended whatever that was that brought you down, and you're now claiming the Emperor energy here. The Emperor energy says stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious. It's like, don't mess with me. There's nothing here for you to mess with anymore. Like, I am. No, you're not. Thank you for your consideration. Goodbye. I'm going to take this into the extension of this, go deeper into this. So if you feel like this is your story and you want to continue to know more about it, you're so welcome to the extension. Read about the 2 ways to get there in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much, Aquarius, for watching. This is your monthly read for July. Look out for the mid-month July until August coming out soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.